As you watch videos at lynda.com, you may want to take notes to organize and personalize your thoughts or to pinpoint specific parts of information within a course that you find particularly useful or interesting. And with lynda.com's integrated note-taking tool, you can do just that. The Notes tool automatically saves all of your notes and associates them with specific time codes. So you can easily jump back when you want to reference what you've written or revisit specific parts of a movie. Let's take a look at how this tool works. Once you've selected the course you want to watch, click on the My Notes tab just under the video player. Now, you can see here that I have not yet typed any notes, and this little sticky note is prompting me to start playing the video first before I can even take my notes. So we'll do that. As soon as you press play to start the video, the sticky note will disappear, and the Notes text box will appear, indicating that the Notes tool is now active and you can start typing notes whenever you need to. Now, when you hit enter, a new note will be generated. And you can type I'm going to pause the video because you don't have to take notes in sequence. You can actually skip around and take notes wherever you want. So say I want to go down to chapter 3.
When you take your iPad on the road, you'll want to have your contacts with you. But wait, you interrupt.
I'm going to pause the video, type contacts, and press enter, which will generate a new note. This makes it really easy to jump around when watching a course, yet your thoughts stay organized in order of the course's chapter sequence. If you scroll down, you can see how the notes will automatically organize themselves based on the chapter number and the title name of the video you were watching when you took that note. You can see at the top, I took my first notes in the welcome video, and below that in chapter 3, I took another note on contacts in the organizing and syncing contacts video. Notes can be used for anything, like remembering specific points made by the author, to keeping track of important keyboard shortcuts, or noting how something you learn in the video can specifically be applied to your own work. Now, depending on your screen resolution, you may find it easier to simultaneously work with the Notes tab and see the video player at the same time by using a smaller or bigger video player. And you can change the size by clicking here. Additionally, you can pop out the video player and take notes by clicking here. When you type your first character within a note, a thumbnail with a timecode stamp appears directly to the right of it. This thumbnail is a direct link back to that specific timecode point within the video where you decided to write your note. Clicking on that thumbnail takes you directly back to the beginning of that timecode within a movie. I'll show you by scrolling down and clicking on this one.
Increasingly, professionals are leaving laptops at home and
Took me right back to that timecode. If you want to focus specifically on one chapter's notes, you can collapse other notes by clicking on the arrow just to the left of the note header. If you want to add further information to a note you've already taken, hover your mouse over the note-taking area and click to enable editing. Once the cursor is active, you can start typing. This can be really helpful in situations where you hear something in a video that you want to revisit later, but you don't want to lose focus by stopping the video to type it out. When you come back to reference your notes later, you can add in information. For example, a definition to a new term you've heard. If you feel you've missed information and want to add a note, you can do so by hovering your mouse in the note box area at the bottom of the note and clicking on the plus sign that says Insert Note. This will add a text box directly under your existing note. If you feel you have too many notes or you've added one by mistake, you can delete it by clicking on the Delete Note. Click Yes to confirm you want to delete it. If you've started taking a note and decide you don't want to keep it and you want to start over, you can do so by clicking on the Cancel button at the bottom of the note. Once you've finished taking notes on a course, or are finished for the time being, don't worry about saving your notes. The note-taking tool automatically saves all of the notes you take on any given course, so you can come back to reference or revisit them at a later time. You can even log out, and your notes will still be there when you log back in. If it's been a while since you've watched a course and you want to see the section of the video you took notes on, simply click on the thumbnail within your notes, which will take you directly back to that point in the video. For example, if I click on this thumbnail, it'll take me directly back to that point within the video. We hope this note-taking tool will help you retain the information you find valuable and keep it handy for later reference whenever you need to revisit information or give yourself a quick refresher on the moments you've highlighted from a course.